sideways. It turns it off if I turn it sideways, so I'll do it like that.
I wish this would drop over to Nevada.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's a long way out of the way going up to taking the Academy over.
Right. Folks, we're live, but I'm trying to get it to hook up on my iPad. I'm hoping that everybody is getting this, but it does say we're live. So bear with me as the amateurs try to figure things out. We're actually on our way to Gunnison, Colorado today. We'll be traveling through several different towns and try to do as much video as we can of the scenery and the towns that we go through. So I'm still fighting to get the camera to link up with the website. So if it doesn't hook up to the iPad, I know that we are live, so it is recording. So I'll deal with it later tonight. But anyway, welcome to our scenic drive today. There's no storms to chase. I know there's a lot brewing down on the East Coast. We've got hurricanes forming. They're watching them and tracking them. But a little bit far away for us right now. So today we're just going to do a day trip, scenic drive up to Gunnison and then back. We'll do some video of some of the scenery and the towns as we go through them. So stay with us. If we lose you, I apologize. Our external antenna is not on yet. We do have it. It's just not installed, so we might be fighting signal going through some of those areas, but we'll hook up as quickly as we can. So just bear with us.
Hello people, this is Karen the driver. We are on I-25 South. We will be taking Highway 50 west from Pueblo to Gunnison. Beautiful area, and there should be a lot of fall foliage that we will be able to get to y'all also. So from the driver Karen, hello and welcome aboard.
This camera wouldn't shake as much as it does. I don't understand. Okay, so if it's live streaming to the channel, and I'm on the channel, log out of it and try it again here. When I practiced the live stream at home with the laptop computer, with my laptop, it worked and it all hooked up. And once when we were driving, it hooked up here in the car, but I've not been able to get it to do it again. So I'm still trying to learn. Just bear with us. So when I go to YouTube on the iPad and I'm still not able to get it in, so oh, I just got it. All right, so we are live. I've got you on the iPad. Chat is open. So, and if you have the notification button tapped on your subscription when you subscribed, you are notified now that we are live. So hopefully my son got that, because I told him we'd be live today. And the grandkids, of course. So this is JD, my wife Karen is driving, and I'm over here trying to figure out the equipment and keep things running. So, but I will work on the video view. Unfortunately, the window mount that I have for my phone, I can't get it at the right angle so that I don't get the base of the mount in the view. And if I turn it sideways, it turns off the live stream. It pauses it, so I have to keep it upright. So I'm working on it. Let's see here. Just sent a text to my son and grandkids. They live down in Texas, so I just sent them a text to let them know that we were streaming live. So hopefully they can jump in here in a little bit. Well, I've got 3 new subscribers. Blake 14P, Dude Draws. I can't understand that third one, but thanks y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. I appreciate it. That helps us out. It helps us with our perks. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers so we can start monetizing. So spread the word. We try to get as much as we can as far as videos and activity. Unfortunately, there's no storms right now that we can chase, so we're just going to do a scenic drive and post that. Neither one of us have eaten yet today either, so one of these small towns we'll be going through, we're going to wind up having to stop to eat lunch or whatever, grab something. So well, I've got 2 people watching, it says on the screen, so thank y'all for joining us and watching. We do have some other videos on our website, so my wife and I are actually going to be retiring in May. If everything works out right, sell our house here in Colorado Springs, and then we're going to move to Texas. So in the meantime, we're doing what chasing we can do part-time. And then when we fully retire this next spring, we're going to we're going to chase full-time. We're going to be out there with Ben Holcomb and Reed Timmer and all the other chasers that are out there probably on the East Coast today, keeping their eye on the hurricanes. So we'll be joining them and running into them out there on the road. So just bear with us and be patient. Subscribe, watch us, like our channel, and help us grow our subscribers. Reed Timmer's got over 1 million subscribers. Of course, Reed's been doing it for a long time. He's the top chaser in the nation, so he deserves it. We've got a lot of other chasers out there that are doing quite well. Connor Croft teams up with Reed Timmer frequently, and they kind of chase together. Connor's got quite a few subscribers. Holcomb's got a lot. A bunch of chasers out there. All of them are doing very well. So we're going to try to get involved and chase storms. Love them. So I got a yo from Blake and from Dude. So yo back to y'all. I tried to figure out a way to type that out, and I guess it's easier just to broadcast it to you. So appreciate the shout out. And thank you for watching. It will get more interesting once we get off of this interstate, get through Pueblo. Then we'll turn and head up toward Brecken, or where are we going, honey?
We're heading toward Gunnison.
Gunnison. So we'll head toward Gunnison. We're going to be going through a lot of smaller towns. The scenery should be beautiful right about now because the colors are turning in. The aspens are turning gold and red. It's absolutely gorgeous in the mountains. Well, I got 3 people watching now. Appreciate that, folks. Thanks for watching us. I promise it will get more interesting. Driving down a freeway isn't that intriguing. Unfortunately, that's what we have to do to get where we're going. So we will be getting through Pueblo, and then we'll head toward Gunnison, get up the mountains, and a little bit of everything. So I do actually try to learn from the other chasers by watching their videos, and I've noticed that they consistently talk and kind of let you know what's going on. I think it's kind of boring to log into a channel and just have nothing but highway noise and driving down the freeway. So we do try to talk and let you know what's going on and where we're headed and what we're seeing. So chat is open, so if you have any questions or suggestions or anything else, just put it in the chat and I'll be sure to answer you. Since my wife's driving, I'm kind of free over here.
And for scenic drivers, if there is a particular view over here, scene over here, mountains over here that you would like to see or you think would be beautiful for us to go see, we would be more than happy to take all those suggestions into account because we love going and seeing.
Once again, if you lose us, it's because of the signal, the cell signal. It may not be that great in some of the areas we go through. We did buy one of the cell phone booster antennas, like most of the chasers have. We do have it. It's at the house. Just don't have it installed on the car yet. So that's probably going to be my next project, to actually get that on, so when we do go out, we can link into that and not lose people. So I do apologize if we lose you. If we lose the signal, it will come back up. So just be patient with us. Kind of a dead space between Colorado Springs and Pueblo. Not a lot to see out through here. It's a pretty good day for driving though. The sun's out. Don't see any storm clouds. Got a lot of smoke and a lot of haze around the valley here. Must be a fire somewhere. California is always burning, so it could be from California. I'm not really sure. I haven't checked the news. So I've got 3 viewers, so while we're in there, man, you know, be bad about texting or chatting. They had a international speedway out here between Colorado Springs and Pueblo many years ago, and it was becoming quite popular from what I heard. Just from the stories people telling us. The speedway is still there, but it was bought out. The Indy 500, from what I heard, the Indy 500 people didn't like the fact that there was another speedway drawing crowds away, so they bought it and closed it down. And I don't know who owns it now, but they do have activities out there. They just don't have it as a speedway anymore. So I'm not real sure exactly what happened other than what I've heard. wife said the drive there was what, 2.5 hours?
Something like that.
About 2.5 hours. I think it's about 2.5 hours to get there, depending on how slow we go through some of these towns. But should be a good day for it. The weather's on our side, so hopefully I can get to a point down in Gunnison where I can get a drone up in the air, get some high altitude footage, maybe other colors coming in and all that. It's really pretty this time of year. Plug in on there. Is now getting in the fountain. Oh. Went through fountain, I didn't even notice. So yeah, we're coming up on Pueblo. My wife is our living road map, so she's a map lover. So depend on her to know the map, where we're headed, where we're going, and all that kind of stuff.
From here, honey, we need Highway 50 west. 50 west.
So we'll be getting to Pueblo. We'll be turning on Highway 50 and going west toward Gunnison. So. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know what's burning, but there is a lot of smoke settling down in this valley. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but all around us it's just hazy and smoky. California is notorious for always having fires, and it just always seems to end up in Colorado. It hits these mountains. First time it's ever done that. So being up in that windshield, the sun's shining right on it, and I also had a case on it. So I took the case off, held it in front of the air conditioner and let it cool down, and I've got it back up without the case. So cloudy day would be great. It wouldn't get that hot. Being right there in the sun, it got too hot. So, but we are live again. And I turned the air up, trying to keep it cooler. My apologies.
And right now we are on Highway 50 heading west.
Well, I've still got 3 viewers that hung with me. Thank you so much for doing that. That's kind of the reason that my wife and I are doing this part-time right now, just trying to learn how to run the equipment, learning, basically how to do it. So it's a learning experience for us until this next spring, and then we'll retire and do it full time. So just be patient with us as we learn, because eventually, like I say, we're going to be out there doing this, and we're going to be rubbing elbows right out there with these other chasers. Of course, the biggest chaser out there is Reed Timmer, and he's been doing it for a long time. Kind of funny that a lot of the chasers, when they're out chasing, run into Reed. If he's out in the Dominator or whatever, if he's out with his team, they frequently run into him out chasing. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to that myself, running into him out there. At least so we can see the Dominator in real life. We've seen it in videos and on TV and stuff, but we've never actually seen it in person, so it'll be kind of exciting to be out there doing what everybody else is doing and seeing he and his team go by. Of course, there's others. Connor Croft, he's a big one. Ben Holcomb, he's been kind enough to share emails back and forth with me with advice and information. So he's been a lot of help to somebody trying to get started. So we do appreciate that. We are certainly not professionals. We're just getting started. I'll go ahead.
If any help or advice y'all could throw our way, would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, that's right. Went on to Ben Holcomb's channel and got his. He had an email contact on there. I reached out to him. So he's been a lot of help, and I appreciate that. Well, did you want to stop here, or you want to get down the road a little bit and find a town down there somewhere? Or it's going to be Sunday, and then some of these smaller towns stuff will close up.
We can get on down.
You see something close? See something close, we can get in there. According to my iPad, it shows that the chat is open for people to chat. So it showed 3 people watching. I know it jumps. Every once in a while I see 2, and then it jumps back to 3. And so if y'all are out there, feel free to chat if you want. That way at least I'll know that this thing is actually working. So know the last time we were live streaming, somebody got on there and asked us where we were headed. And at that particular time, silly me, I didn't think to just verbally tell them where we were headed. I tried to figure out how to type it into them on the chat line, and I couldn't get it to work. So, yeah, y'all chat out, and I'll answer you live. If you get cold, then let me know. I'll turn it down a little bit since the sun's beating right on us.
Sun's beating right on me over here. So I'm good.
Kind of looking forward to meeting up with Justin after he got back from his truck. I'm going to drop a load off and coming back.
Oh, this is hard.
Showing him how we're set up. Would enjoy that. I'll tell you what, the smoke is everywhere. So there's something burning somewhere. Working. I mean, I typed into it and it went in, so it shows it's there. So, Penrose, 16 miles.
We had taken Highway 115, which is the same as Nevada and 85, we would have we would have intersected with 150.
That antenna I would have. We're live right now. We're streaming, and I've shown 3 different people logging in and watching us. One guy, I've had some join, so I've got 2. Anyway, I had 3 subscribers, 3 people jump in. I sent a text or a chat out. I said, chat's open. Y'all be sure to chat. Let me know if this is working. I don't know if it's working. So,
Hello, people.
Can either one of y'all get
our
online?
Son on the phone.
Can either one of y'all get online?
So you will hear him
on the phone on our website and check and see if it's actually live. And if it is live, send a chat so I can check and see if my iPad's picking it up. I know you're driving, so maybe. Oh, okay. Tell everybody hi for us.
Love y'all, son.
Okay. Yeah, so I've got our phone in the window, and it says you're live, and I'm looking on my iPad, and I can see it on my website, so I know I'm live. But down in it, there, okay, Jason, I got you. It says hello all. Okay, it's working. All right. Yep, right next to a red car. So y'all got me. All right, we're live. We're on Highway 50 heading to Gunnison. So I just wanted to check because people are logging in and I can see that I've got people watching. It's been up to 3 and then down to 1 and then to 2 and then we lose signal and then to 3. So people are in and out. And I think the drive is just boring. So, and I told them that. I said, yeah, I know the drive is boring, but once we start getting into these towns, we'll have some stuff to look at. I'll get the drone up there. So anyway, I just want to make sure y'all knew we were out, and I wanted to test this and see if it would work. So at least we can talk back and forth when we're live. I want to make sure the chat was working, but it is. Maybe I need to change it. I could get Jake off of there and just say, hey, this isn't Jake, this is JD. I did submit my name change, but it hadn't gone through yet. So, all right. Well, I'll let y'all get back to doing your driving and enjoy your fellowship with your friends. All right. Love y'all. All right. Bye.
Bye, son. Bye, kids. Bye, Amanda.
It was on speaker. Okay. It's working. All right. So I do know chat is working. Just called my son and had him send me a chat. He logged in. Him and the grandkids were all in the vehicle going to a friend's house. So he logged in real quick and pulled us up, sent me a chat. So I know that the chat is working. So you folks that are watching this live, come on, send us a chat. Just let me know that you're there, you can hear us okay, and the video's okay. There's so much smoke right now. You can see it in the video. There is so much smoke, and I can smell it now. So I think we're actually going toward whatever's going on, folks. So we may be actually running into the fire itself. But smoke is all around us. You can't even see the mountains. It's so thick. But I can smell it now. So, wow. Yeah, it's definitely. It smells like a grassland fire. It smells like grass fire. But it's bad. Really bad. I don't know if y'all can see it on the video, how well you can see it. I mean, I'm sure you can, but just below or just at the end of the roadway, which you can see in the video on the horizon there, you can see the grayish bank, so to speak. It actually goes all the way up and it turns blue, but we got a lot of smoke.
Which one is doing the live video? Okay.
Yeah, this one's not on.
Okay.
I got 3 different cameras up here, folks, and I'm trying to figure out which ones do the best. The phone right now works best because it links right into the YouTube. The other camera I have, I need to figure out how to hook it in, and I need my laptop in here. If I had my laptop in here, I could hook it straight into my laptop and handle it that way. But again, we're learning. This is all new to us. A lot of expense put out just to get started, and then watching some of the other chasers. When they show the inside of their car, I usually try to get a screenshot of it to see what equipment they've got, what they're using. And I think right now for live streaming, the biggest investment that we've made that's going to help us is that signal booster. But again, I got to get it on the car. So until then, we'll be losing you when we lose signal. And then as soon as the signal comes back in, I'll resume the video.
You can take off the antenna. Okay.
Yeah, screw it. I don't want to leave it on the car, out in the car. It's kind of stupid. We did take the chase car. We took down to Car Toys about a week ago and had them install an alarm system and a remote start. All the equipment we had, a lot of equipment that would be in the a storm, and if we have to stop at a grocery store or a restaurant or anything like that, I don't want to worry about somebody breaking into the car and getting equipment. So we did have an alarm system put on the car, and then in the winter time when it's really bad, there's a remote start on it, so we start the car and let it warm up before we get in it. So we have put out some money and some investment to do this, so we're excited. We've got to get our subscribers up to about 5 monetizing, so spread the word if you would.
I am a night shift nurse, so I'm going to appreciate being able to get into a warm car without having to off. That's going to be a big plus for me.
Too bad YouTube doesn't have a sniffer that lets y'all smell this, because you can smell the fire, smoke. What town are we coming into?
Cannon City.
Huh?
Cannon City or Penrose?
Penrose. Yeah, I don't know if they got Penrose. Cannon City's a larger town. They might have better restaurants.
Looking out front, you will be able to tell where the sky comes down and the smoke is going up. The sky is more blue and the horizon is more of a gray.
Jason said, drive safe, y'all. We will. We'll drive safe, son. Thanks for the shout, chat. Appreciate it. Your mom's behind the wheel. You know her. She don't break the speed limit. So we'll drive safe.
I've been up to 80, 85 so far, son. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
We just had an undercover cop. Hope the signal holds out going through these little old towns. A lot of dead space. What road?
And if we had taken Highway 15, this is where we would be intersecting with Highway 15.
Just sent a text to several people that we know and let them know that we were actually live streaming, so maybe they can jump in and kind of watch. I noticed on the iPad the video kind of gets hazy every once in a while, and I've also noticed that on other chasers on their channel when they're streaming. So I know why, it's the signal, but hopefully when I get the laptop in here I can plug the phone directly into the laptop. I believe the feed will be better. But we are between Penrose and Cannon City. We will probably we will probably stop in Cannon City and grab something to eat real quick and then continue on. So where you at? Well, we are between Penrose and Cannon City.
On Highway 50.
On Highway 50. So also, where you at? Send her a thing too. So go to our YouTube channel and tap on the live stream and you'll get us. If you log into our our channel, if you're watching our live stream, please go in there and hit a chat and let us know that you're picking us up okay. We are kind of in the hill country, so the signal does go in and out. So if we lose you, it will come back in, so just bear with us. Well, I got 4 people watching us, so if y'all are logging in and watching us live, please go to the chat. Enter a chat to us, let us know that you've got us. That lets us know that it's actually working the way it should. So we appreciate those chats. Hey Eric, thank you for logging in. Thank you for checking in on us. I see your chat. We are actually on Highway 50 between Penrose, Colorado, heading toward Gunnison, Colorado. Really bad wreck right here on our left. People injured, and it looks like they flipped upside down over a guardrail. Hope everybody is okay back there. We got fire crews and the ambulance and stuff on the scene, so we're just now coming into Cannon City. So
Yes, I am a nurse, and if there weren't any EMT fire people there, I would have stopped. That's my number one thing.
And that's due to the signal. I apologize. We've got the equipment to get it fixed. We haven't done it, so bear with us. Yes, that is me talking. So this is JD. I know on the chat it says Jake, Jake. That's actually been my YouTube name for years. I have asked YouTube to change that since we've got our own website now. So if you see Jake, that's actually me. That's JD. That was just my web name. So it is me. So Eric, we are on our way to Gunnison. Thank you for logging in, Mark. It's good to see you. Hope it looks okay. Yes, I do know it's kind of furry and fuzzy and blurry. We do have a signal booster antenna that we bought. It's at home, and I will be getting that installed on the car. That is an outstanding help to people out in the field. A lot of truckers have them, so I know it does work. So just bear with us on the video. Yes, Don, I'm the one asking you to chat. So I was just doing that. I want to make sure my chat is working. My son did log in from Texas. He said it was working. His name's Jason, so that's our son. And again, we're experimenting. This is a road trip for us just to get some video of the towns and the scenery. You can finally see the mountains in front of it up a little bit. And now that I know everything's working, I'm glad. Well, right now I got people on here. I got 4 people watching, so let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
We're gonna postpone eating. Finally getting this chat working, and people are actually logging in. Okay, Mark, maybe a gyro later, but overall it would work. I do have the item I bought it's called a cell phone signal booster. It works for 4G and 5G signal, and it works with all carriers. So I have it. It's at the house. I have the base already mounted on the car. I just don't have the wires run, and I don't have the antenna attached. So once we get that all hooked up, I think that's going to take care of our I think that's going to take care of the live stream. It won't be so fuzzy. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. He tells us to just go ahead and go to lunch. Yeah, we haven't eaten all day today, but we wanted to get this road trip going, and we wanted to get all the equipment working and making sure it's working like it should. So we won't starve to death, I can assure you, but I do appreciate everybody checking in. Thank you for the chat. That lets me know that it is working. We are now in Cannon City, driving through town here. There was a Dairy Queen, a Grill and Chill. So I think this is Restaurant Row, I think. It's Family Restaurant. More. And a Sonic. Sonic's always good. Wendy's. Taco Bell. Yep, Restaurant Row. That's where we're at. Oh, okay. The gyro would work for stability. Okay, Mark. I'm not familiar with that. I've not seen one. So, yes, that would help maybe eliminate the bounce, because the arm I have this cell phone attached to isn't exactly 100% stable. So I'll try to slide it up against the windshield. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, we're always open to suggestions, and we're just getting started in this. So I'll have to check into the gyro, see what that does. I try to email or text whenever I can. I try to email other storm chasers out there and get input from them. I've had one guy named Ben Holcomb has been really good about answering me back and giving us advice and suggestions and stuff. So hats off to him. He's a good guy. Okay, Don, if you're wanting to watch and chat in that screen when you're looking at YouTube, down at the very bottom of the channel, there's going to be a little strip for you to text a message in. And if you'll just text the message, it'll send you right into the chat. So the chat line is working. We are able to talk to people.
Folks, we may be losing y'all. We're coming up into a mountain.
Yeah, we just passed the prison here in Cannon City, and fixing to hit some hill country, so we may lose the feed. It will pause once we lose it, and then once we get signal, it'll resume. So just bear with us and be patient. We don't have any control over the signal. And we do apologize. All chasers go through it. Once we get all the equipment in this car, it is loaded. I mean, we got cameras and phones and laptops and iPads and lights. We got flashing lights in the back, and a lot of equipment. So that's why we had the alarm put on the car. For those of you who are just joining.
And with me working the night shift, the equipment will be coming out and off of the car.
Yeah, we're not going to leave it in the car until we're doing it full time. And then once we start full time, it'll be parked in the garage every night. So we're not going to leave it out. But when we're on the road at a hotel or restaurant or getting gas or whatever, we want to be able to lock up the car and turn the alarm on. just because of all the equipment.
Right.
Chat back out to Mark there. Thanks for the input.
We're only 2 hours, 15 minutes from Gunnison.
Just shot a chat out. Just let everybody know that it says Jake, but that's actually JD. That's me. So. Yeah, the feed's getting a little fuzzy. The signal's getting weak. It'll clear up once we get a good signal. I gotta get that antenna on here Wednesday.
Yes.
Without fail. And mow the yards. So I didn't get it done today. Yeah, I was supposed to mow the yards today. The grass was getting pretty thick. But unfortunately, we're out here on the road. I'd rather be doing this than mowing the yard anyway. Again, our web channel is storm chasing, but when there are no storms around, we do what's called ghost towns and scenic drives. So today is a scenic drive, and then we'll go through some smaller towns that are on the main road here. But we will be getting off the beaten path sometimes and going through these dying towns. There's a lot of towns that are just dying out. So I think those are interesting to go and see. I think other people would be interested too. That's one of the things that YouTube told me was to diversify. Don't center on just one interest, but diversify to get the interest of other people. So I know people are interested in scenic drives and ghost towns. So we've added that to our channel also. But if you see on the video, it is pretty through here. See the signal go out when it comes back. Looks good when it comes back. That's some keeping to do. Enjoy the drive. All right, Mark, you take care of yourself. Thank you for the chat. Take care of those bees, all right? We need that honey. Appreciate you checking in. Gotta go take care of those bees. Yes, ghost towns would be cool. A lot of people have expressed interest through text and stuff. So we actually have a book that we ordered of ghost towns. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be going through some ghost towns, old mining towns. We'll be doing that and scenic drives at the same time, especially with the drone. I'm getting a lot better with the drone. And when we get to these ghost towns and these mines, I'll be getting that drone up in the air and getting some really, really good footage of all of that. So it'll be great on the website. You be safe also. You said ghost towns would be really cool. We'll do be safe. So, he's a good guy. They put them little tents up on a platform or something.
They rent those out.
Huh?
They rent those out.
Why they put them up on a platform? Keep bugs and stuff out of gas. So
Maybe so.
just passed a campground and they had these little igloos up on platforms. You had to go upstairs to get to it. So I guess they put it up there to keep critters out. I don't know.
The helicopter we used.
Royal Gorge is a half a mile. Yeah, we just passed the old helicopter pad. Karen went up on we came up a few years ago. It was Karen's birthday, and she had never been in a helicopter before, so we took a helicopter ride, and she got to fly around and enjoy a helicopter. And I sat in the back seat holding the door shut. I accidentally pulled the lever on the door while we were up in the air flying, and the door came open. And of course, we were buckled in, and I told the pilot, I said, I can't get this door to latch. And he said, well, just hold it closed. Okay. So I did. Kind of a hairy experience when you're, I don't know how far up in the air in a helicopter flying around the Royal Gorge and your back door comes open. I think it was my fault. I was hanging on for dear life, and I think I pulled the wrong lever and opened the door. While my wife was up front screaming, laughing and yelling at the pilot, and he was giving her a good time.
Yes, he was. And not knowing what was down below me until he dropped. Yeah.
It was a fun ride, though. It's worth the money.
It was very fun.
We wanted to take our grandkids a year or two ago, wanted to take them on it. And the one weekend that we were going to do it was the weekend that he had closed for the week because he had to fly to Fort Worth and leave his old helicopter and pick up a brand new helicopter from Bell Helicopter. So unfortunately he was out of town getting a new chopper that week, so we weren't able to schedule with him. Oh, when we go to the canyons we lose signal, and then when we come out of the canyon we pick up cell signal again and it'll reconnect. Right now it's live again, but when we go through a canyon we'll lose you again. So once we get out on flat ground it'll